Hey guys, so I want to show you how you can pull these lines through. You can see I just replaced these lines on this, and you have to get them fed through. You have to start from the inside and pull it through the hole, right? Well, how you do that, and I've already done it, so I'm not going to rip it out to show you, but you take this wire here. This is a 16 gauge copper wire, and you feed it through your hole and bring it through like this, okay? And once this comes through, you're going to take this, and as you can see, I have cut the end of this. See how this is cut? I have it cut really narrow, and it's quite long. A narrow edge on this is just, you can see how much we've got. We got like a good 1/2 inch cut on the end of this. Now the good thing is, even if you're doing 2 lines, you only have to do this once, because what you do is you feed it, and this pops through. You take this copper wire and you feed it through this hole, and then you're able to shove this down in here and get it started on the end of this wire like this from down in the hole. See, watch. And then you twist it and push it up like this. Now you see how that is started up that copper wire. You pull that back through, and sometimes it'll take a few tries, but you feed it through like this, and you got to keep this up against the wire, get it to feed through, and once it'll just barely start through the hole. Once it barely starts through the hole, you're going to take your needle nose and you're going to grab the end of this hose, pull the copper wire out, and then follow the hose through. And that 1/2 inch, you've trimmed this to a narrow section, a nice narrow section, but it's substantial enough you can pull on it pretty good. So what you're going to do is, once you feed this through and you grab it and you pull it out, pull it all the way until you have the proper amount sticking out to put your filter on, your pickup filter, and make sure it's the right length. You know, one of your hoses needs to be long enough that your pickup filter is going to be down inside, right? And then you're going to take it up here, guys. You're going to take it up here and you're going to cut that to length, okay? And that leaves you with that tip that we made and we cut down. It's going to leave you with that tip to feed through, and we're going to, obviously you have to do it on the this is the return line. When you push the button, when you push the prime bulb, you know, it's sucking out of one and it's feeding back through in the other. And this hose is tricky. There's all kinds of different sizes, so you need to find the right size that will fit tight in this hole but yet slip tight on your fittings. So it's tricky to find the right size tubing sometimes. And don't ask me what you need, because I have no clue. You just got to go match it up. I just have a bunch of different sizes. In case you want to know what I used, this is what I used on this particular one. But anyway, once you pull this, once you feed this through, pull it all the way through until the square end is where you need it, the right length. You can put your other little, this has a little coupler on this end. You know, you're going to pull it through till it pretty much touches, then cut off. So I did both of those. Of course, the one is a different one. I only had a short section that came with this replacement carburetor, and then I had to use some of this for the other one. But as you can see, I pulled it through, it did the work, and I still have the end. So this needs to be done again. I still have that end cut. Just pass it through all the way, and then put your inline filter or your coupler or whatever you need on, and then you can use it to pass through again.